What's going on, everybody? My name is Legato, and look, let's just get straight to the point. God of War 2018 was released on PC, and it's already been hacked. But before I give y'all my thoughts about it being hacked on tomorrow's video, I wanted to talk about somebody named Danny Maddox. Danny Maddox is a freelance writer slash reviewer whose God of War 2018 review went viral on Twitter for its controversial nature. So the screenshot that was going viral on Twitter says this in its closing points, her section called Food for Thought. She says, Kratos is a gruff and distant father, which may not satisfy everyone looking for a loving game. That's interesting to say the least. And honestly, from this screenshot, I thought this was an IGN review. So, this was just another shot at IGN with too much water and all that other type of stuff that, has become notorious internet memes. But I come to find out that Danny Maddox wrote this review for a site called Silicon Era. So, I tracked the review down and let's read a few of the paragraphs out of that. While Kratos struggles with finally having to father his child, Atreus struggles with the loss of a loving mother whose importance we only hear from a taciturn father who expects the impossible out of him. I know God of War is the dad game. I suppose I simply wasn't expecting the flavor of dad that Kratos provided, especially when you learn of Atreus' mother who managed to be extremely strong yet loving. Sure, you can say Kratos shows his love for his son in plenty of ways, like when he fights almost to the brink of death to protect him, or shows him how to survive in the world. Ultimately, every gruff correction and harsh verbal lesson took some of the shine off those moments. Seeing Kratos reach out to comfort his child only to pull back and teach him how to be a warrior instead pushed me further away from the emotionality of the scene. Moments between Kratos and Atreus that aren't laced with aggression almost feel undeserved. Kratos has to be strong. He can't allow himself to show weakness in moments that will cost him and his son their lives. Yet moments between just the two of them remain cold and unsatisfying. Circumstances make the man. That doesn't mean I have to like who he becomes. That's an interesting review to say the least. So the comment section on this review has been limited due to harassment from, people on the site or whatever. And, I would like to say that the internet is full of people who can respect others' opinions and respectfully disagree, but we know that's not the case. And even in this comment section, there are a lot of people who are very respectful and have great opinions on their own right, but I've seen a lot of people, especially on Twitter, say a lot of outrageous things, a lot of disrespectful things for really no reason at all, other than somebody having a different opinion than them. I've seen gamers say that somebody like her or somebody like that shouldn't be reviewing games, and I disagree. Now, do I agree with most of the things she said? No. But can I respect a difference of opinion? Yes. Danny Maddox is obviously a person that looks for a more healthy family dynamic in her games, and that's fine. She reviewed the game based off of what she likes and what she looks for in the game, and why wouldn't she? Anytime we discuss the, positive or negative traits of a game is based on what we enjoy. The internet has this thing where they gang up on people because they don't necessarily like their opinion on something. They don't like this one thing this person said or this thing this person did. And sometimes I feel like that's unfair and unwarranted. A great rapper named Jero once said, "We can go through the same thing and take different stuff from it. That's why I keep to myself. That's why I never be judging." And I think that's something that applies to this perfectly. I have never been a person that cares about reviews. The only time I look, listen, or read reviews is to get a better understanding of the game, which is why I like ACG so much. He goes so in depth with the reviews that even if I don't feel the same way about a game, I get why he does. For her review, I honestly understood why she wasn't a big fan of the game. Like I said earlier, she looks for a more loving, a more healthy family dynamic in her game, and obviously God of War isn't that. I mean, if this was called an opinion piece rather than a review, would y'all care so much? Look, she wanted Kratos to be more of a compassionate father, and that's okay. The game just isn't for her. Just like her review style may not be for me or you, but it's for somebody. Hopefully someone who looks for the same things in games comes across this review that Danny wrote. They may have just found a new favorite reviewer. But anyway, y'all, I'm out. My name is Legato.